Alright guys, so there's been a round 2, so I'm going to take you guys with me on my second round on my quest to 6 rounds in the 80s, and when we come back, I'll tell you how it turned out. Good morning. Back at it. Round 2. About to go in here and shoot my second round of the year. My first round, I was able to pull out an 86, so I was happy about that. So Mark wanted to come out, get another round in. I think he's more excited about the whole thing than I am. So what he wants is to play as many rounds as possible for me to get there as quickly as possible. So he's rooting for me. My uncle's rooting for me. My cousin's rooting for me. So I got a lot of people out there that want to see me do well. So that makes playing the game that much more fun and that much better. So it is 37 degrees out here. It is a brisk day in Albuquerque. It's supposed to be this cold. It's supposed to be colder, but I'm liking this. So I'm about to go in here, hit some balls, take you guys along with me for my second round of the year. Wish me luck. When you're playing in New Mexico, you have to deal with a lot of stuff like this stuff that you see here. See a lot of dirt and a lot of weeds and stuff. So if you're not in the fairway, you end up having to hit out of this stuff. So when I'm out here playing, I try my best not to be out here and I try to be in grass. So I stopped trying to hit it far and tried to start hitting it more straight so that I end up not having to take drops because it's in one of these bushes or it's in somewhere where I can't reach it, or just make a bad swing, hit a bad shot out of this nonsense. So that's one of the reasons why I'm playing in the 80s now and not in the hundreds. Okay guys, hope you got some good footage there so you could take a look at the course that we play on, the conditions that we're in right now, and some of the hazards that we have to play in here in New Mexico. And I wanted to go over my scorecard with you. This is something that I wasn't able to do last time because I forgot to get my scorecard off the cart. But if you look at the scorecard, we can go through what I did in my round, and you will notice that I didn't actually make it under 90 this time. So I did shoot a 92. So let's look at the scorecard and you can see how I fared and where some of my mistakes were. So if you look at it, I started off strong. I did get a par on the first 2 holes. The next was a par 3. The third hole was a par 3, and I ended up bogeying that. And then I got a double, and then a par. So I started off the front 9 fairly well. I have to average 44 in order to make it safe on each 9, and I did get my 44 on this one. However, as usual, the back 9 seems to be where I struggle. So if you look at my back 9, I started off very poorly. I started off with bogey, and then a double, and another double, and then bogey, bogey, bogey. So without any pars on the first 5 holes on the back, I was in deep trouble to begin with. So it was very, very difficult going in and knowing what my score was at about the 15th hole and knowing what I had to do going forward. So I think that put me at put me in a position to where I was trying too hard and trying to make things happen, and all that did was kind of make me make more mistakes. So I did have a shot on number 18. I did have the opportunity to get at least an 89, maybe even a 90 if I had just bogeyed or parred that hole. Wasn't able to do it. I actually struggled really, really bad through that hole. So round 2 is in the books, and it is a 92. So 1 round in the 80s and 1 round outside of the 80s. So as we go through this journey, I'm going to continue to take you guys with me, and hopefully we can get this done this year. Thanks, guys.
Money, Rick.